All right. It is Monday, the 29th, late at night. Been a little bit. Trying to think of everything to touch on. I think I've been struggling a bit, to be honest. The weekend was good. Celebrated my friend and dad have the same birthday. Celebrated one on Sunday, the actual birthday, one on Saturday. So had Texas Roadhouse, went out, played some Golden Tee, went to the Brewers game, fun stuff. What I struggle with is it's just such an adjustment. With the breakup, I'd say my ex-girlfriend was probably fucking 80, if not more, percent of my support system. So that being gone is big, and we're getting better with that. But then with work, on a day like a Monday, where I have all the free time in the world because I'm chilling, unemployed, in between jobs. Unless I have something scheduled with my friends on a weekday, I'm not hanging with them. That's the thing. I don't have anyone to hang with. I don't know. There's not too many people. I just don't have people where I feel that I'm confident enough where I could just hit them up and be like, hey, let's do this, or let's just hang out and we'll figure it out as we go, and you have a good time with them. And maybe I do. Maybe it's just a comfort thing, but that's something I think I'm struggling with, going from a relationship to that. Any day, if you're bored and you're in a relationship and you're, a somewhat serious relationship, they're your best friend, you just hit them up. I just want to lay on my phone next to you. I want to go to a movie with you, eat food, whatever. You can literally do anything. And it's hard because, it's just hard. So I'm really struggling with that adjustment. But I just need to get better at that, on enjoying myself during the week, being more steady with my job applications, not making excuses, but my knee and shin have been killing me, so I haven't ran in 3-4 days. And I don't know, I think I'm going to start doing some hamstring hip exercises, because my knee just can't take me putting on miles. Or maybe get I ice it. I feel like that makes it worse. Scientifically, maybe that does make it more stiff. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then I think, I start making progress in terms of getting over the ex, thinking about them less. But then, like I said, a day like today where I think, why am I struggling so much? And I'm like, okay, it's because she was such a big part of my support system. That's fine. That's normal. I think it'd be weird if they weren't a big part of my support system. But then you start thinking about them. And it's harder to progress when you do start reminiscing. And I was on TikTok, which I might need to delete. And I saw this filter where it was the apology you should have had, or you deserve, or you need. And I did it, obviously. And the first one I got, it was I don't know. It was sorry I left you when you needed me most. And it wasn't, at first I was oh, that's stupid. Scroll, and then I scroll, and I'm I'm a mess. Because it makes me think back. I think it's shitty. It's shitty, but I can't help but think, I don't know, in this process of trying to learn about me and stuff, it's tough because I think I just spend too much time thinking, legitimately. Something like that leads me into a giant thought process of I have 3 exes. Could I see myself getting back together with any of them? Why? Why not? Or what would have to change? And that TikTok specifically, me thinking about that, it just hit me I opened up to my most recent ex more than I ever have with anyone about my mental health and depression. And I think part of it was because she said she used to struggle with it a lot and was really reassuring. She's I promise you it gets better. It just takes a lot. And it's just, that's the thing. I haven't done a lot yet. I need to. But the whole reason that TikTok hit me is I just thought there was a time, I think because I was coming fresh out of a relationship, mental health was bad, where she constantly was like, why, what is wrong? Like, why are you not as obsessed with me as I want you to be? Or why do I feel like I have to pull teeth to get you to do stuff with me, or whatever it was. That's what it was. I don't know why I downplayed that. But I meant whatever it was, like the situation. And we had a really uncomfortable long talk on her bed, and I remember just vividly crying on her bed and saying, this is, like, it was hard because you don't want to open up about that stuff. And I was crying on her bed, and I just said, I'm the saddest, most depressed I've ever been. And fast forward, I don't exactly know what time that was in our relationship, but like months later, we break up. And I don't blame her in the slightest. You know, like, dating someone who's pretty depressed and doesn't know what they want long term, career wise, like, it sucks. But that filter just made me think, like, I really need someone or multiple people. But at the time, I was like, I just need one person. And I needed it to be her, and it wasn't. It sucks. It's just a shitty feeling. But I think the good news, the good side to it, the positive is we're in the thick of it, you know? It's maybe it's not one person I needed. I need to figure out multiple people, build up a support system, and we're going to do that the proper way now and work on ourselves, and we'll come out of it better than ever. It's just right now it's going to suck. So that's where we're at. But I think the reason it hits so hard is just, like, deep down, it's stupid. I think it's just part of the healing process. But, like, deep down, I'm, like, hoping, rooting we get back together at some point. Selfishly, that's what I want right now. Even though, like, not right away. I don't think that'd be productive. Well, yeah, I want right now, right away. Feelings-wise, I know logically that's dumb. But I think it also made it hard for me because I was like, I don't know if I could ever get back with her. Not like, oh my God, she sucked. Just like, I would be insecure where if I ever get into a big slump again and don't feel great about myself and I'm struggling to do basic things or whatever, that she wouldn't be there for me. I don't know. It's like people, there's the dumb saying, if you weren't with me at my lowest, I don't want you there at my highest or whatever. Something I'm paraphrasing. So then it makes me really sad. I want to cry because I'm like, I want it to be her, but it can't be her based off that. Not that any of that shit fucking matters. We're broken up. We're not getting back together anytime soon. It's just, I don't know. I just go down a rabbit hole. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I all covered and whatnot, but we're just struggling on the day-to-day stuff and trying to figure out, like, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm more and more desperate and more like, let's just start trying new things. One thing that I was proud of, even though it didn't pan out, and it's a very small thing, and that's the thing, it's hard because, like, I think of her so much in my head. In the conversation where she mentioned how she was really unhappy, but she's like, it took me getting out of a relationship that wasn't healthy for me, moving to a different state, and a lot of other things, building a support system for me to finally truly be happy. So that's, like, I know it's different for everyone, but that's, I think, like, I hear that and think of her and think of, oh my God, I just need to do that. Like, I just need to fucking move and build it from the ground up. But I don't know. Then I also think of it and I'm like, I'd be fucking miserable elsewhere. If I'm already, like, this sad here where I have, a lot of stuff, so. And then I had a shitty situation with my friend. He said he didn't drunk drive, but he told me while drunk, while I was a DD for him, on the way home, I'm dropping him off, and he's like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm gonna go drunk drive. And I was like, we need to grow up. Like, we can't be doing shit like that. He told me he didn't the next day when I texted him and asked him, because I texted him a bit that night. But it's just like so many things like that just had me questioning everything right now. And it's tough. So part of me is honestly getting closer and closer to just, like, signing a lease in a different state and saying fuck it. But I would need to be, I think, a little bit more patient. But that's the thing. Like, I want to progress with my marathon, progress with this new job, but I haven't put in enough of the work to see the progress. So I need to do that, and then I can be impatient. But part of me is like, maybe I need to force my hand. If I sign a lease in Florida, you best believe I'm going to be applying to more jobs there. The marathon, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the knee. My knee and shin hurt pretty bad. It's like a pretty drastic difference in one leg than the other. The one thing, though, I said I was proud of is usually, like, I watch my shows and my anime by myself, but me and my friend are watching the same show right now, so I said, why not watch it together? I'll hold off, and we'll wait a couple days and watch it together. Went over to his crib today. The new episode didn't come out. We choked. We still hung out and played Magic a bit, but I'm just trying to incorporate, I think, my friends and my support system into other facets of my life that I used to not, to kind of help build it up. So yeah, we're trying a few new things. Definitely need to do more, but we're working on it. And honestly, today wasn't that bad. I watched a shit ton of Love Island because it was Casa Amor's where I'm at, and that shit's always fucking hype. It was just that little bit where I was super emotional, and even thinking about it now, I'm like, eh. But tomorrow's a new day, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Today honestly wasn't that bad, but it's just tough. But you got to go through anything that's worthwhile is gonna be shitty. So that's what I whenever I'm crying or beating myself up and saying, why do I always feel like this, and I don't want to keep feeling like this, and I'm scared I'm always going to feel like this, and all those thoughts, I just try to tell myself, like, it leads to something, you know? It has to, right? You know, that's what you hope. So we'll see. Fuck, it's kind of cold down here. I even won this shirt with my ex. Shout out Bingo. But yeah, we're gonna work on us. Figure out my knee. I think maybe I need to do some workouts while running. I think I need to stretch more, and we'll figure it out. But I love anyone who watches this. Watch some Love Island UK if you haven't. It's better than USA. Try new things. Eat ice cream if you haven't and you're not lactose. But we're in our training arc, our healing arc phase, whatever. And I'm not confident, but I'm, without a doubt, know it's going to be good on the end. I'm going to look back at these videos one day and laugh. Ha ha ha. I hope. Cheers.